I look like Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm Myanmar.
Also, people know me as a Chinese boy, like Chindo gitu.
Yes,
Yeah.
you look like this.
Yeah, but I cannot speak Chinese.
But memorize the ni hao.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo teman-teman semua, welcome back to Ngopi IMaBs, ngobrolin perkuliahan IMaBs. Here with me, Daniel Kiper Karista, will have a conversation with someone who are foreign students. She comes from Myanmar, and also she is a new IMAP student batch 2023. So without any further ado, just here is Khin. Halo Khin. Apa kabar?
Baik-baik saja.
Baik-baik.
Bagaimana kamu?
Aku juga baik-baik, terima kasih.
Yeah,
So you just
alhamdulillah.
finished your class today.
Yes, I just finished recently.
Recently.
I just ran.
What was the class?
Yeah, it's great. Accounting class.
Accounting
you know
class.
accounting, right?
Yes. Actually, I don't really good in mathematics, like accounting something.
I could really use all of my brain in accounting already.
Okay, Khin. Today we were going have a discuss and want to know more deeply about your background and etc.
Yeah,
The reason
I'm also
why.
happy to share.
Yeah, the reason why you choose IMF. So we just have a relaxed conversation here. But before we go to the questions, maybe you can give some introduction. Maybe you can introduce yourself to the audience so the audience can know you a little bit.
Okay. Hello everyone, and I'm Khin, and my friends call me Khin, and I'm from Myanmar, and I'm taking IMAS, International Management in Business International course in UMY, and this is my very first semester.
Okay, that's a little introduction of Khin. So, Khin, is it your first time come to Indonesia?
Yes, it is. It is my first time come to Indonesia, and this is my very first time leaving from my country.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is the really first time you come to Indonesia.
Yeah.
So how is it? Your first impression when you come to Indonesia?
Yeah, I actually the first time, so I'm really excited, and I knew that, oh my god, when I faced many difficulty, but it went well. Yeah.
Okay, and especially when you're studying in Yogyakarta, right?
Yeah.
OME in Yogyakarta. What the first impression of Yogyakarta itself? Like, is it really different with your hometown, your country, or what?
Actually, when I see Yogyakarta, I even remember my hometown. So, it feels like my hometown. So I don't feel like many different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so what is the same of the Yogyakarta and your hometown?
I mean the building.
Oh yeah.
The building, the view, the scenery, and the people. Like the people in my town also take motorbike, and I was also seeing a lot of motorbike here. So it's like, oh, it's like my town.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You can bike a motorcycle.
Yeah,
you
but
can.
not very like fluently or completely.
I see.
But just pizza.
I see. So there's no a lot of difference with your hometown and
Yeah,
in Indonesia,
yeah.
Yogyakarta, right? So about your first impression, it's not like going well, yeah. Okay, nothing much difference here.
Yeah, for me it's just normal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
How about the weather?
Oh, weather. Most of my friends ask can you stand this heat? But actually, the summer season of Myanmar is much more hotter than this
Really?
heat. Yeah, that's why I'm okay. I
Even
can
even
stand
the
it.
condition right now in Yogyakarta, because right now it's really boiling us the weather, the sun.
when you experience the summer of Myanmar, you'll be
It's
dead.
really bad. Wow.
Much
Oh
much
my
more
God.
boiling.
I see. Okay, so you used to be here like
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
I'm not
okay.
really shocked with everything, this environment, with the people.
Yeah, I'm
I
really
see.
relaxed.
All right. So I'm curious with the first thing that you do when you arrived here in Indonesia.
Um, Actually, when I get here, the first thing I forget is to find Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's the important thing, right?
Yeah, and then I also wanted to contact with my parents
Yeah.
and to say I'm okay.
Yes.
And then like 2 or 3 days went well, but about third day, I wanted to go to the phone shop and to find SIM card, but unfortunately, I found out that registration process wasn't successful at the airport. You know, right?
I see.
That's why I asked my friend how to register my phone again, and I also went to the office to inquire about it, and then I also have to pay tax to register it again. It's quite expensive.
How many of
So,
that? How many tax?
Actually, I can't really
Remember.
remember like exactly, but it's quite expensive.
Okay.
So I choose that second option to buy a new phone.
So you buy new phones here?
Yes, buy new phone.
I see.
And then so I asked, like I was very new person, so I can't go along. I am not dealt to go along, so I asked many friends, can you come with me? Can you come with me? And I come down with 3 friends. We grab to buy the new phone. And then we went to the Jujatronic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really determined. Should I buy this phone? This phone is it
Yeah.
expensive? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Since I brought many friends, each of friends give different perspective, different opinion.
Yeah, this
Okay,
opinion.
This is good.
This is
good.
good.
Oh, okay.
So you can get confused with all of
Yeah.
that suggestion, right?
It took a long time,
Yes. And then finally you got
Yeah.
what kind of phone?
Redmi.
Okay.
It's just 2 million.
Mm.
And then we got back to the university, and after a few days I found out the recording system of the phone didn't work.
What?
Recording system, it can record my voice. So I make sure to fix myself, and I also asked my
Yes.
friend again,
Mm-mm.
and it took about a week. And then I was sure, okay, the recording system doesn't work, and I have to go back to
Go
the
back to the store.
Gigatronic. But when I go to the Gigatronic, it works automatically.
How can?
I don't know what's wrong with it. But I'm sure because I make sure like whether it work or not. And I took about a week. But when I got there, it worked.
Yeah.
So I just go back. So what I want give suggestion to the junior is that make sure your registration process was successful at the
Yep,
airport,
exactly.
or else you have to be like me.
We have to prepare with the connection and the phone, right? Because
Yeah.
that is the important thing when we
Yeah.
arrive in some place. Okay, that's really complicated when you arrived here, right? Yeah, that's the crucial moment when you
Yeah,
arrived
but
here.
I really thank my friends. They always put this for me.
Your friends, you know already it, or maybe you just met in here.
Actually, I make friend with them when I get here. Most of them from African friends.
Oh yeah. Internal or abroad student also, yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And then maybe we discussed about your reason why you choose studying in Indonesia. Actually, I have many thoughts about someone abroad students who want to come to Indonesia to study. Like, I mean, even we are student in Indonesia want to go outside of our country.
Okay.
So what is the reason why you choose Indonesia, and especially in UMY, University Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta?
The very first thing when I choose Indonesia is because of its natural views and scenery. Because in Myanmar we also have such things, but I don't have many chance to explore all of them. the second reason, I also study abroad.
Oh yeah.
Study abroad, and I also want to explore the nature. I also want to like explore the culture of other country. So
Oh, that's the reason. Yeah, the same reason with student here, like wanted to go abroad to
Yeah.
take their education.
and then why Indonesia is because it is famous for its like natural view and scenery, especially in Jogja. Yeah.
So you like a nature, like looking
Yes.
at view.
Yeah.
So are you already take a trip, like going somewhere?
Oh yeah, I've never been to the beach, but I've explored some famous place like Taman Sari, Malioboro.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
and
see.
Taman Pintu.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
Intelligence.
Uh,
Taman Intelligence.
Actually, what is that? Wait.
Taman Pintu. Taman Pintu.
Demen
Pintu
pintu.
means intelligence, right? Intelligence. What is intelligence?
Actually, I do really know more about the Jogja, because I also not really like a person like want to go like
I see.
visit everything.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
you are from this town, city.
Yeah, really don't recognize all of the
Oh.
place. So
see.
yeah, I think I have to go, like you can go around, take up time for
By the
looking.
way, have you explored any like natural place?
Actually, I have been Gunung Kidul. That's the place of full of
Is it
beach. Yes.
Oh, okay.
There are many beach over there. That's the most iconic beach that people in Yogyakarta always go there. Or maybe
Gunung
it's yeah, I know that Gunung Kidul, it's most popular here.
Oh, I have one of my Bahasa lecturer also recommend that place.
Right.
Yeah.
Because many tourism go there also to look a beach, and yeah, there are natural things that over there. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so the reason is you chose Indonesia is because the view, the natural things.
Yeah.
And
Apart from this, like Indonesia is like has many much more potential, and it can give the quality education to the international student, and and then it's also one of the ASEAN country.
Yes.
And I think I don't get much culture shock, and it's one well.
I see.
So
I
it's
see.
also the reason.
Yeah. And the reason you choose OMY because what?
Well, the first thing is, as I mentioned, Yogyakarta natural view, but UMY is because of its academic achievement, and in Jakarta is one of the best university. So I look at the academic achievement, and it's great, and it might come provide my like education.
Yes.
And then it's also have it's also cooperated with many university around the world
exactly.
in Japan, Korean,
Korean.
and Spain,
Yes.
etc. So it means that it's not good like in Indonesia. It is recognized and cooperated with the international university around the world.
Exactly.
So I really impressed. I quite expect UMY and just join it.
I see. Yes,
Yeah.
because there are many foreign students also come to Indonesia and come to OMY to take their undergraduate program here. And then after the university, why you choose IMaBs to be your undergraduate programs?
Actually, I think I've already studied in my country, and I stopped my education in 2019, and I worked as an internship at my uncle job as a sales girl, and then while I was working, I met a lot of colleagues, and I also got like many experience, and I realized like some problems that like the colleagues are facing, and most of them because of the weak management of the higher position people, and I'm also the one who suffered from this. and then I took some management course. At that time, I was also searching some field to dive in. I want to move to another education system, another field. The last field is language. I study language, and I want to dive to another field, and that's why I took some mini course in management. Yeah, and I realized that like management is not only for profession, it is useful in our everyday life.
Yes,
Like,
any perspective.
yeah, of course. We should have skill to manage our time, our resources.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this.
Yeah.
So I choose management, and then the management is really demanded in this day, right?
Yep.
But I choose management not only for profession, but also I'm into it.
Into it.
Yeah.
Yes. So before you take management field, you already learn about field in language. I see. What language? I mean, like language. What language do you learn?
Ni hao.
I see. I see.
I look like Chinese, right?
Yeah.
But I'm Myanmar.
Also, people know me as a Chinese boy, like Chindo gitu.
Yeah, you look like this.
Yeah, but I cannot speak Chinese.
But memorize the ni hao.
Yeah, but we all know with ni hao, xie xie. But I cannot speak Chinese, and actually I've been taught with this language. My grandparents and my brothers and my brothers, they give me some a book for me to learn how to speak Chinese, but I don't know. I find it's really hard, so I'm not continuing it because I don't like it. Like mathematics, I don't like it. Like just skip. No, I cannot.
See.
Like that. So you learn Chinese in language, Chinese language.
Yes.
I see. How have been? I mean like how many? Berapa lama?
Berapa lama? In my university I took 1 year and a half, but it's been a long time. I haven't polished my Chinese skill, so it was rusty. And now I am polishing again and by self-studying through listening podcasts from Spotify.
Oh,
yeah, because
interesting.
Yeah, I'm also interested in Chinese either.
But you still continue to learn the Chinese.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, sorry when I speak Indonesia, because I try I hard to find the word apa berapa lama. What is in English? I cannot. How long?
Yeah.
How long you've been learning Chinese
But
language?
actually, it's okay. I'm happy to hear that small phrase, and I get more confident. Wow, I can understand that.
Yes.
Indonesian phrase. Yeah, okay, use it.
Okay, to train for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the reason why you choose UMY, because the achievement of this campus and also the IMaBs itself, you want to more learn deeply about the management,
Yes,
right?
I'm into it.
I see. Okay, maybe this is a question about the environment of this campus, especially in IMaBs. How about your friends? I mean, you're making your friends. Is it good, the environment in here?
Okay, and I want to talk about my Indonesian friends. My first impression on them is they are really, really expert in internet. They are expert in like using social media and internet, especially in UMY. We have to use Mind Class, right? Whenever I can find like certain reference book or PPT, I have to abstain. They are also really helpful. So yeah, I'm really impressed with their like internet searching skill, and then I think they are also really creative in making handmade products.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, in BMC campus in like Madaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decorated the mirror like plain mirror with like the sadistic
I see.
Yeah, it's really, really beautiful and neatly. Wow, they're really great. I was surprised.
I see.
Yeah.
So you make a good friends like. Okay, I mean like there is no problem when you want to make a friends here. There's no like someone pretending like because they cannot speak in English as good, like try to yeah,
I
like
also experienced like that. It's lovely because they can use like proper English as well, but they want to make a friend with me, and they try to introduce me with broken English, and I can
Yeah,
also
yeah,
analyze
yeah,
it. I also introduce with them with my broken English. Yeah, it's really fun.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting and a funny
Yeah.
moment, right?
Yeah, and then the way we communicate is also how can I say, relevant as well, because like they use the like gentle and soft tone, and I also prefer that kind of tone. So yeah, we really get on well with them. I really get on well with them.
Okay then. So you're talking about MATAF event that you did last. Yeah, you did already did that. How about the MATAF? I mean, like when you follow the agenda and the friends, what is your feeling about that?
Actually, the most advantage I get from my dive, like I get familiar with my classmate in advance. So when I meet in the class, we already know each other. So
Yes.
it's not that much difficulty. But the 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 other thing is when like in the technical day of some day, like the lecturer and the speaker are talking in Bahasa Indonesia, and we don't really
Yeah.
what's going on. It's quite challenging for me and other Indonesian students as well.
Yes.
So
I see. Yeah, because we already met in Mataf, and also you said about we don't understand with the speaker because they use Indonesian language. So what should you all do? And me as the committee also cannot say that, like this is a really good regulation, right? So maybe you can just follow and sit down and just pay attention.
I think at the last day, the speaker like told that in Bahasa Indonesia, told that we really welcome Indonesian students, and let's give a place to them, and could you please stand up? But he said it in Bahasa Indonesia, so we don't know. We just looking at our guy, stand up, guys. Wow, what's going on? And, we stand up, but we afraid, and a bit of and then they wanna give a clap to us.
To someone. That's the challenging for foreign
Mataf.
foreign student in Mataf
Yeah.
even because mostly the agenda use Indonesian. That's obvious actually. I really understand why you don't really get a thing in that event because most of them in Indonesian language, so you all cannot understand.
Actually, I'm also trying to get understand by using Google Translate.
Oh, yeah.
But Google Translate can't catch what they are talking.
Yep, exactly.
And I also like ask friends who sit next to me to what's going on, what he's talking, and like that.
I think that's supposed to be a Corin, Corin. The girl that always helping you when Mataf, right?
Thanks, Corin.
Thanks, Corin, for helping Khin. All right then. Maybe you can tell me more about your. So you already here and start to learn for a month, I guess. Is it true?
Yes.
3 weeks or a month? It's been for.
It's about a month, but not fully a month.
Not fully a month yet, right? So how is it? How was your studying here?
The study here, I think I'm not very used to. I'm not very used to the way they are teaching, but I'm trying to used to it.
Why is it?
Because some lecturers use Indonesian to explain the concept, but I'm my Indonesian level is just basic, so at the time I have some difficulty to get the concept.
I see. I see. Sometimes maybe because mostly the student in the class is Indonesian also, and the lecturer is I mean like terbawa suasana kayak because this is mostly Indonesian student, then
Yeah.
maybe it is okay when the lecturers start to talk in
Yeah.
Indonesian, and maybe the mix they mix the language Indonesian
Yeah.
and English, right? Yeah, but maybe that's fine hard for you Ahmed and also Arwa ya,
Arwa.
to listen the lecture when explaining in Indonesia, right? But that is maybe the advantages of that is learning Indonesian language, right? Because you told me that you have Indonesian course, right?
Courts? Oh, yeah.
The Indonesian classes.
Yeah.
So maybe you can talk about the classes. How is it, the class? Is it
But
fun or something like that?
Yeah, I really like my Indonesian course because like they encourage us to ask question and like welcome our effort whether we make mistakes or not.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I also like the system because the first day is to learn new vocabularies and new phrase, and the second day we have to practice it so we can apply what we learned yesterday.
Yes,
I really like the
exactly.
system. But but a few lecturers are quite really too gentle and soft to us, and then some use like just book, so it's quite boring, and I have to struggle not to yawning or fall asleep by drinking much more water. But most of them are great, but a few are just quite
Yeah,
boring.
okay. How about the lecture in Myanmar? I mean, like you have been taking a language field, right? A language program. The before you take a management.
Yeah.
How about the lecture when they teach you?
In Myanmar, we have to learn like about 30 and 30. First year we have to learn with 30 students, and second year 60 students.
Oh, yeah.
So because of the class size, the lecturer can give the fully attention to each of us. But here, just 4 students in the Bahasa Indonesia class, but so we have to make effort. But we just they are just only as in Myanmar. Like sometimes I just like. Sometimes I fall asleep, maybe. Sometimes I like thinking what I want, but here I can't do like that
because there's 4 of you and the
Yeah.
lecturer always focus on you, 4 of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
then-
challenging.
And I've also found a really admiring lecturer in Bahasa Indonesia class, and she's even my idol, became my idol.
Really?
Yeah, she's really carefree and yet at heart. I also like her teaching technique. Like, even though you don't get the lessons or you can't memorize the vocabulary, she can help you by adding, by questioning more supportive questions. So I'm really happy in her class. I even thought that it was really worth coming to Indonesia just to meet with her.
Really?
And yeah, I'm still having contact with them until now.
I see. So
Yeah.
you find that you really enjoy when you taking
Yeah.
Indonesian course, right?
Yeah.
I see. How about the course in IMaBs? I mean, some of like accounting, and also what course that you taking in this semester?
You mean what?
The study, what subject
Oh,
that
I
you taking
see.
this
I've
semester?
done, accounting, Pancasila, and architect, and then management, of course management.
Of course, management.
And then mathematics.
Mathematics, okay.
Yeah.
Pancasila, yeah.
Yeah, Pancasila is we have to learn about the like
Indonesian
tradition and
ideology.
culture of
Yeah,
Indonesia.
exactly. So
I yeah, but like the lecturer like opened the video about sometimes he opened the video about like the dancing of the traditional dancing for Indonesian, and sometimes he explain like he give the explanation to us. I'm such a person who is interested in natural and the culture of the like other religions, so I'm okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but because some international students that is quite challenging for us. For me, quite interesting because like getting to know the culture of the
Yes.
other people.
I see.
Yeah.
So which one the
As long as I don't have to memorize the facts.
exactly the Pancasila itself, right? Yeah. So which one the subject that become your favorite one? Maybe yeah, not including Indonesian lecture, Indonesian subject, right? Because yeah, that's not in IMS,
I
right?
also like Indonesian language. Uh,
But
if I have to pick up the most fascinating one is I'm not really good at accounting, but I like accounting because I I I I personally admire my accounting lecturer, which is Mr. Abu Jahid from Bangladesh.
yes.
I like actually I'm quite terrible at maths, and yeah,
Why?
honestly, but in the classroom he give explanation and then. He want the other student to explain what's the concept again, so we listen his explanation and then we can also listen our classmate explanation, so we can understand much more because we have to listen 2 times.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm also international student, so he want me to explain in front of the class. That's why I don't dare not to give it focus in the lesson because maybe he want me to explanation after I say
I see, I
yeah.
see. Is it, are you find sometimes it's hard to learn
Accounting.
accounting, like yeah, because yeah, me as Indonesian student also like I think many student of Indonesia as in general really don't really like accounting, especially when you count something under like mathematics.
Yeah.
Like how about your friends in the class? I mean like can they do the accounting? I mean
Some of them are really good at. I think, in my opinion, they've already learned accounting, like maybe business accounting, so they can instruct their friend as well. I think most of my friends are like quite good in math. I think so.
I see. So, talking about in the class, how about the interaction of you guys, like between you all? Sometimes in the class there will be a group discussion, right?
Oh yeah.
How about the interaction over there? I mean, like, yeah, I want to tell. Maybe you can tell the audience about what's happened in the class.
Oh yeah. Like of course we have to make group project, group assignment, and at first they like they afraid or maybe they don't tell to speak English to discuss in English.
Yes.
But I after they seeing my interaction with them, I'm really such a friendly person, and then they in a short time we get connected, and yeah, it went well. As far as I've seen, like the student here took responsibility each of their tasks, so no problem. So far so good.
So far so good. Yeah. I see. Yeah, I hope that will be continue until you all graduate.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yeah, we already talking about the study, the course, and the campus, and also the IMS itself. Maybe we try to talking about the simple things like the environment, like how about the food in here? I mean, can you adapt with the food in here Indonesia? Is there any difference with the food in Myanmar and also in Indonesia?
Yeah, firstly, like the dish, the appearance of the dish and their style are pretty similar, but the Myanmar dish are much more salty than Indonesian dish. So when I order like nasi goreng, nasi padang, like mee and ayam, I don't usually have at the shop. I just take to my room to put more salt.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
So you really like salty food, like
like for Myanmar tea, it's not salty, but in Indonesia, for Indonesia, I have to put more salt.
I
Yeah. So
see, I
so
see.
generally, Myanmar use more salt than Indonesian.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So what food that you have been tried in Indonesian food, like maybe the traditional food in Yogyakarta is gudeg. You have gudeg. Have you been tried that?
I haven't tried. I haven't tried yet.
I think you have to try that. But
Gudeg.
that's
I've just tried nasi goreng.
nasi goreng.
Yeah,
I
ayam,
see.
nasi ayam.
Alright, gudeg also the most popular food cuisine in Yogyakarta.
Is it like meal, like noodle?
That's it's apa ya? Nangka apa ya bahasa Inggris ya?
Is it
Yeah, jackfruit.
Oh,
Jackfruit,
I see.
and
Jackfruit.
it's tasty, so sweet. Some of people said that it's really sweet, but some people said that it's not too really
I'm into
sweet.
jackfruit. I have to try it.
That you should try
Yeah.
that things. And yeah, talking about food, or what else we're going to talking about?
I think we've covered enough topics.
Yeah, because I already asked the list question that
Yeah.
you guys. Okay, maybe before we end our discussion, our conversation, maybe you can give apa ya? Give some word to the audience that
Okay.
you how is it to be as IMAB students, so the audience can know, and maybe someone who want to join in this IMABs also can get a little bit introduction of
Okay.
like a
I
testimony
think-
or right.
Yeah. If you wanna find okay an environment which is like friendly, and I wanna recommend Yogyakarta. The thing is, here is really the obvious thing is that this really supportive and friendly, and so yeah, welcome.
Okay, the message for the audience, like if you want to be a IMAB student, you have to prepare this or what, like that. Or maybe this is message for the abroad student that who want to come to UMY, especially in IMABs. What the thing that you have to prepare that when you want to come to here?
Like requirements.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
like that mindset.
yeah, your
Ah.
your preparation.
Okay. As you know, UMY is like Islamic
Yeah.
environment.
Yeah.
So, if you're Islam, it's really like suitable place for you. Or if you are like another religion, and it's still okay as long as you're really open, and they are really like supportive and no discrimination.
Exactly.
So don't worry about that, and like yeah. So don't worry about that. And just come.
Yeah, I do really agree with that, because I'm also not
Yes.
I'm a non-yes. I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
yeah, I'm a Christian.
Uh-huh.
And the first in my year in 2022, that's my batch year. They really welcome me, and I'm feel comfortable with this
Yeah.
environment, because my friends they welcoming well me, and not giving a negative negative thing to me.
Yeah.
And not like even though they try to give me some like jokes like, come on Kifar, you can come to Islamic Asia do, and like etc like that, but I'm not get that personal. I mean, like, I know that's jokes, and
Yeah.
maybe that's how we're going to have fun, like joking.
Yeah, it means a lot to us.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So yeah, I forgot that you are not Muslim as well, right? So maybe this is the last question. I forgot to ask you this one. So the environment really you feel acceptable to be here, like nothing the racist, and also like the environment supports you even though you're not a Muslim.
Yeah. And for that environment, I mean, the one challenge I'm facing is not as a challenge, but I'm not really get the bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah.
So when I go to the market or like summer place, like the local can't use English very well, so it's quite. I mean, challenge for me. Sometimes I have to use Google Translate, yeah, like that. So I have to improve my Indonesian skill.
Yeah, it's okay. You learn by time.
Hopefully.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Khin, thank you very much for taking this podcast with me. I'm really thankful for your time.
Yeah.
It is nice to know you and about your background, and I hope we can have a more discussion, a conversation.
Yeah, I'm also really appreciate your offer. I'm really honored. Yeah, we have a great conversation. Sampai jumpa lagi.
Sampai jumpa lagi. Yeah, that is guys our conversation with Khin, new IMAB student batch 2023. Hopefully we can meet her again in another podcast, so sharing some of moment like the experience to be an IMAB student. Thank you very much for watching this podcast. Hopefully you watch this full. You don't dare you skip this video, because you have to watch totally of this podcast. And also don't forget to watch the previous podcast, because there you can get a lot of information about IMABs itself. I'm Daniel Kiefer Karista. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih.
Bye.